local business owner, Kevin Kinnear. We're both Alberta boys.
Comes to our hair.
Oh, yeah, we're in the same boat there.
Yeah.
People have asked us if we're brothers.
But you look good with your
okay.
bald hair.
Yeah, well, thank you. You too. Do you have any wisdom that you want to share
That's enough.
today? That you shared enough?
Yeah.
That's your wisdom?
Good.
All right, well, here we are. We're back with another episode and a great guest, a good friend, right? So
Yeah.
It's interesting though. We didn't meet until the island here, but we do have connections going back to Alberta, right?
Yeah.
I went to university with your brother.
As long as he was there, yep.
Yeah, well, he was there when I was there. Anyways, well, we had some good times, but yeah.
And your sister and my brother worked together.
Yeah, and then we met, and it was kind of like we just clicked. We get along well. We had a lot of things in common. There's definitely that sort of Alberta rural roots that is there's a commonality of growing up in Alberta, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because you grew up out in the country.
Yep, between Olds and Didsbury.
Right. Yeah. So that was kind of neat when we met, and then we kind of hit it off. And we were both, I think, probably at the same time. What year did you move to the island or here in Qualicum Beach and that?
Permanently, I moved here in 07.
Okay.
Yeah, in July of 07. But I had first come up here in 1995.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved out to the West Coast and
Oh, wow.
and was looking for a job.
Yeah.
Couldn't find one in Vancouver. I was like, you grew up in a farm, and you're
Yes.
like, I want to experience something. So I was like, let's go to Vancouver, Kev. I was talking to myself. So I was like, let's go to Vancouver and see what living in the city was like. My grandma lived out there, my aunt lived there, and anyway, could not get a job. And a buddy of mine, Rob, he's at Arbutus Meadows now.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He was working out here for a guy named John Ferris, and they were doing fencing.
Okay.
And so Rob said, "Hey, they need someone to help with fencing." And
Someone that knew something about fencing.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not doing any more fencing. I'm so sick of fencing. But eventually my wallet took over, and I was like, yeah, I'll happily go do some fencing. So that's when I discovered the area.
Okay.
But I wasn't ready to settle down in Qualicum at that time. So, but it was in my radar. So later on, after we had one kid, before we had more, we decided that we'd settle down. And
that was in Qualicum Beach then? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, because you were here then 3 years before we moved, and so I think when we first connected was like in maybe some kind of networking groups, or whether it was with the chamber.
You know what it was?
What was it?
I saw it in the newspaper.
Yes.
New realtor.
Okay.
Kirk Walper from Central Alberta. So I gave you a shout or
called
sent
me
you an
direct.
email.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we met at your office.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, good memory. Oh,
and
right
then,
on.
Well, we were visiting, and then kind of at the end, and you're like, "Hey, by the way, do you have a brother?" And I'm thinking to myself, "Oh man, I hope he doesn't mention one of my brothers." And he's like, and then you mentioned Keith, and I was like,
"Oh, that's funny."
Yes, Keith's my brother.
Yeah, we had some good times in university down in Lethbridge. So, yeah. Well, that's cool. So how many kids do you have now?
Yeah. So when we moved here, we only had our oldest, Fiona, and then shortly after we bought our house in Qualicum, which was in 08, because we rented through the winter.
Yeah.
Then Seamus was born, and he's graduating this year from KSS.
Oh, yeah.
And then Nigella is in grade 10, and Angus is in grade 8.
So 4.
Yeah.
So what was it like raising 4 kids in Qualicum, from being from Alberta and coming out here, and starting a young family?
Yeah. So the challenging part was that we have no family around here.
Right, for help.
So when you have a few times where you're kind of like in a bit of you're pulled in 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Or 2, and there's only 2 of you, then you've got to really figure that out. So, but friends, people from the community helped us out a bit, and that was great. Being in Qualicum, though, was awesome because we could walk everywhere.
Right.
Which was one of the attractions to moving to that town, was that where we lived, we could walk downtown.
You're close to downtown, yeah.
In those days, the QF, you'd walk down, you could do your grocery shopping, and they would deliver your groceries later.
Oh, really?
And so my wife would go down with her cart full of kids, do her shopping, and then come back, and then the grocery guy would come and bring the groceries after 4 o'clock.
That's like small town service.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. So in that way, it was really handy, and
Yeah.
we were fortunate that we got a doctor early, which was good too. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's a nice little town though. Like it's just tight, nice little town.
I think that we take for granted sometimes of how nice it, like just there's the climate, but the towns themselves here, like Qualicum Beach, like that we just, that's where we hang out and live, and that we definitely, I think we take it for granted because people come from all over the world to see here and vacation here, and then this is just, you live your walking distance to a place where.
And in the summer, every night we go down and have supper down at the beach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like almost every night we are down there.
You do like a picnic, or what do you?
Yeah, sometimes we bring a barbecue. Sometimes.
Oh, really?
Picnic, but we just bring our stuff down and hang out. And
that's awesome.
Jump in the water, and like especially through July.
Yeah,
it's great.
The summers here are beyond awesome, especially because we don't have any. Well, there's no dirt and dust, no blowing winds. No mosquitoes, right?
Mosquitoes,
mosquitoes, especially when you'd be out fencing, right? In Alberta. Oh, the mosquitoes.
Yeah, I used to, I don't know if it helped, but I thought it did. You'd take a bounce sheet and put it in your hat.
Oh, really?
And the odor of it would keep them off your face. But it would be 30 above. Yeah. And you'd be wearing jeans and, well, you've got to wear jeans anyway with barbed wire. Yeah. And then you got like long sleeves and you'd spray a little, stuff on your hands to keep the bugs off. But yeah, I don't miss that.
No, me neither. That's a distant memory. Crazy. So, so now you're a local business owner, Parks West Business Products here in Parksville, and so how long is that? You've been there for quite a few years now too.
Yeah, 11 years and 24 days.
Yeah. So how did that happen? How'd the progression? Did you always have dreams of being a business owner, owning your own business? And
yeah, well, I loved farming.
Yeah,
I really did. But farming didn't agree with me. I was allergic to dust and cats and dogs and horses, and so, when you're allergic to the work, it doesn't work very well. That makes it tough. And that was one of the reasons I moved out here. Is my mom's father. My mom grew up in Calgary.
Okay.
And her father had asthma, moved out to Vancouver, and it was really good for his asthma. And so I kind of thought, well, I'm going to go out and give it a shot.
Yeah.
And it's been much better than back home. I still call it home.
Yeah.
But I you can't farm, and I didn't know what to do.
Right.
And I got into banking, so I did commercial lending for a while.
Okay.
That background gave me a lot of good knowledge.
Yeah, I bet.
In due time, it was just like, well, I'd really like to own a business. So got talking to some guys, and then one guy said, I know a guy who might want to sell. And so he put me into touch with, he gave my number to him, and then he called me and said, heard you might be interested. And I said, yeah. So we got talking, and
you worked it out?
Worked it out, and bought the store off of Rick, and it's been a good go.
Yeah, and you started with the store, and now you own the building too, right? Is it? Or,
I always wanted to own the building too, but because I don't know, you know the value of real estate.
So that's definitely the real estate, and especially around here, it just keeps going up. So,
well, and the math worked. Like, you pay the rent, and the rent will never go away, or you pay the mortgage, and the only cost really to the mortgage is the interest. Yeah. And the interest will reduce to nothing once you pay off your mortgage. Yeah. So you're kind of working in two opposite directions, but it's just managing to make a swing of it. So.
Time works on your side, right? With that case, and businesses and owning real estate.
Not on my side when it comes to our hair.
Oh, yeah, we're in the same boat there.
That's right.
It's funny. Some people have asked us if we're brothers. I had a couple different times.
Is your brother that realtor?
Yeah, no. Are you guys related?
Because all my brothers start with a K, right?
Oh, okay.
Chris, Keith, and Kurt. Yeah. My dad's Ken.
Oh.
And then there's Kirk.
Yeah. And so I just fit right in.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe I was I was supposed to be part of the K family, hey?
I don't know.
Geez, that is a weird coincidence. Wow.
It is.
Huh.
But you look good with your bald head.
Yeah, we'll keep it. Yeah. Well, thank you. You too.
Cheers.
So when it comes to running a business in a small town, I'm sure that it's different. Like the type of marketing that I would do, we're always looking to attract people from out of the area that are moving here. And that, do you have to do much marketing, or is it like word of mouth? What do you rely on for your business there, or do you have I'm sure you have a lot like us. I mean, we continue to support and your business, local business, but where do your customers come from? How do you keep your business going in that sense?
It's an ongoing question, to
Yeah.
be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
because a lot of people move here and don't know about us.
Right.
Because, you just don't. Like, what is Parks West?
Yeah.
It's some store, and we're not like on a main street that we get a lot of exposure that way. And we also have multiple different businesses.
Right.
We have a print shop.
Yeah.
We also have a stationery and gift store. We did computer repair, although we now just do the sales of that.
Okay.
And so we sell ink and toner and printers.
Yeah.
And so there's these different things that reach into different people's lives. And so it's dependent a little bit on what it is that we're trying to market.
Okay.
And at times that can be social media. We do radio.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if my voice sounds familiar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
You can tell you got a good radio
voice.
Yeah.
Well, tried. Did I tell you the story about that?
No. What?
So I go in and I'm thinking you got to be like suave or something.
Yeah.
So I made sure it was a morning appointment, so I had a good deep radio voice.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I definitely have a face for radio.
Okay. Yeah.
And anyway, by the end of it, the lady had me like all peppy and everything. I thought I was like in a play. Like I was so excited.
Oh, really? They're like
animated,
trying to get you excited?
Well, yeah, they want that in your voice.
Right.
Apparently.
Well, nobody wants to listen to someone that's boring and a downer. So
Yeah,
that makes
I know.
sense.
Anyway,
So she had you all hyped up, and
Oh,
how did it go? You recorded the radio,
Yep.
the radio ad.
Yeah, it's on the beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and so it's kind of funny because I get the odd person. It's like, hey, do you do your own ads? Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes. And they're like, yeah, I thought I heard you. And I was like, what are you doing in my car? And I'm like, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So you do some local radio advertising.
Yeah. That's sort of a slow drip. People hear about it.
Yeah.
But so to answer your question, it depends.
Yeah.
And it evolves.
Right.
It doesn't, I'm sure for yourself, it's not the same as what it was when you first started selling real estate.
No, it's very different.
You're doing this, for example.
Yeah, but what hasn't changed is the personal relationships, right?
Yeah.
And the business that comes from the people that we know, and being part of like a chamber of commerce, or just having a visible presence within the business community, and because we support each other, right? And so that doesn't go away.
And local business, more than online business or big business, support local activities.
Yeah.
And so we support hockey, baseball, football.
Yeah.
We also support theater and other things like that.
I do. I see your business name on a lot of different
the public
sponsorships.
skate, the
Yeah.
Lions public skate on Sundays. There's a lot of different things, and we get a lot of requests, so it's not always easy to sift through that, but we're happy to be able to support. Wow. And honestly, like that's a big part of small business, and local business is their ability to support the community, and that's where you don't see the same with some of the other retailers that are not based either physically here or maybe virtually there.
Well, that's just it. I mean, we don't see Amazon supporting our local minor sports or anything like that, right? At least not locally. So, yeah. And I think people forget that sometimes, that how important it is to support the local business, because you support back, right? And the community, that is what creates the community, right?
It does feed each other.
Okay. All right. This segment is rapid fire. So I got some questions for you. What's your go-to restaurant or coffee shop?
My go-to restaurant and coffee shop in Qualicum Beach, where I live, is Courtyard Coffee.
Okay. That's a good one.
The Fern and Cedar.
Oh, Fern and Cedar. They have the best chicken sandwich there. And they give you so many fries. You never leave hungry. Okay, good choices.
No.
So what's your...
Parksville.
Oh, there's more.
Because
Oh,
I
yeah,
work in
Parksville. Of course, yes, because you spend your days in Parksville and
Yeah. So my go-to restaurant is Aerosmith and
Aerosmith Brew. Yeah.
and the coffee shop is French Press.
Oh, French
also
Press.
in the same area.
Yeah. Both really good choices. The pizza that they have at Aerosmith is so good.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Next question. If you're going to the beach, where's your go-to spot? Like, where do I find you if you're out with the family? Where's your best beach
I'll tell
spot?
you the best beach is Qualicum Beach because
Yeah.
I live there.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you the best go-to spot because we call it Secret Beach.
Oh, so you're not going to undisclosed location?
Yes. It's in the Qualicum Beach neighborhood.
Okay, it's in the area. You don't want to give up that spot. Okay,
Well, there's not a lot of parking, so I gotta
I see.
be judicious
I don't
about
blame
my
you. I don't blame
sharing
you.
of these great spots.
Okay. Do you have another kind of hidden local gem, like a spot or a thing that you do locally here that you're like, this is I just a place where you like to go and be, other than the beach?
Well, I like going to Top Bridge. It's not really a secret spot or anything like that, but
Are you going swimming there and diving off the nose, or are you just going there to for like a walk or a hike?
yeah, I'm just going to relax.
Okay.
I don't mind jumping in, but I'm not jumping on. You got to crawl up there.
Right. Yeah. It's a little sketchy.
And no, it's not that bad. But I let the young people jump in.
Okay.
Right.
All right. What's your biggest business challenge that you're facing right now that you see as a small business owner?
Sometimes, like what we offer, we have staff on site to try to help people the best that we can.
Yeah.
But when we're compared to, I'll drop names. Costco, for example.
Yeah.
That's not their service. Their service is, say, a very liberal return service.
Right. Yeah.
And so their cost of doing those returns, we spend that money on having staff.
I see. Yeah.
And then Amazon also has a very good return service.
Yeah.
And a wide variety. Again, we don't have the same, it's not apples to apples.
Right.
And so sometimes being able to manage expectations in terms of being able to offer and provide value.
Yeah.
And mixing those two or being compared against one another is a challenge. So
Right.
I would say online and big box are really difficult.
Yeah.
In that sense that they're not an apples to apples comparison.
No.
And so trying to do their best to demonstrate value so people are satisfied with what they get is important, not only to have retention of
Right.
and grow our business,
So
but it's also important for our staff
Right.
to feel valued and important as a part of of what they do and that part of the community.
So customer service, that's something that you guys pride yourselves with, right? And being able to help customers.
Yeah, we offer product and services, but we also have self-serve options. Right. And so being able to give people options so they can either choose a value proposition on a self-serve, or if they want help or whatever on a full serve. So yeah, trying to manage that and being wide but not too wide, and those are just some of the tricks. And it's a wide store in the sense that it doesn't just,
you offer a lot.
It's not just one thing.
I know most of our interaction with your store is in the print department, and like the customer service there is fantastic. Like I mean, we deal a lot with Elaine, and when
face of the franchise.
That's
what she tells everybody.
Well, yeah, it's true. And she gets back to us, things like get done. We feel important. Like, I don't know if she makes everybody feel like that, but it feels like we're a priority when we do order stuff, and it gets done quickly. So it definitely shows through to your customers. Yeah. So now, okay, last one here. What's your kind of most rewarding moment in either business or family life here in the Qualicum and Parksville area?
Just being able just to have the privilege of raising our family here
has
been just fantastic.
Yeah.
And living where we do, it's been...
So no regrets?
No. It's been It's been great.
Yeah.
You know, it's not without its challenges at times, especially when we don't have any family here.
Yeah.
But to have our home, the house that we have, and have it as a home, and a place where people want to come and stay. Kids want to bring their friends, and their friends want to come over. And at one point, we had our basketball hoop down at the end of our cul-de-sac, just so that the kids could,
everybody
from the community, could come down and play. I don't think the one neighbor was too thrilled about it, but,
probably not.
But the other ones thought it was all right.
Well, yeah.
And then business-wise, it's just nice to be in business and being able to serve our community. And I don't know that recognition is something that I'm really happy about, but I really love it when our staff are recognized.
Okay.
And so it's fantastic to have longtime staff who've stayed there a long time and enjoy being a part of it and feel valued by, not just by me, but by their customers.
Right.
And that's the part that really that really means a lot to me, is when when the customers show their appreciation to the staff, and the staff really are heartwarmed by it.
Right. Well, and I mean, it's always top down. So good ownership, good leadership, you get happy staff and happy customers. It all goes full circle. So that's a testament to you and what you're doing there as an owner and
Thank you.
And manager there as well. So we're now at this part where I share with my Walper Wisdom. And for this week, my Walper Wisdom is to not forget about your roots. And just because of the connection we have to Alberta, and what I find is crazy, and you can be away from someone, like maybe we don't connect all the time, but when we do, it's just like we've got something to talk about, and it's just like we're just good old friends. And that gap of time that goes in between where you see each other, or run into someone that you grew up with and you haven't seen it for 20 years, and it's like you can just pick up from where you left off, like you didn't skip a beat. And so I really appreciate those roots and the values that come from where we grew up. And so, that's my Walper Wisdom is don't forget about that, and always look for rekindling those connections, right? Yeah.
I worked, when I first moved up here, I left banking and I took a job at Tinamara.
Okay.
Banqueting.
Nice, yeah.
And it was just a nice sort of mental, physical break from what I was doing. Instead of sitting all the time, you're out moving around.
Yeah.
You're interacting with people in a happy, mostly, environment.
Yeah.
But I worked with this one Chinese guy.
Okay.
And he talked about, I asked him about a word, what was it now? Hopinyo. And he goes, it means good friend or best friend.
Yeah.
And he goes, but it doesn't mean the most important in Chinese culture. And I said, well, what does? And he said, lo yao. Okay. And it means old friend.
Ah, yeah.
And it's more meaningful in his culture. So anyway, just as you share that,
makes sense.
It was interesting to hear that.
Yeah.
And reflecting back on what Bell, his name he chose to use.
Nice.
Said.
Do you have any wisdom besides that you want to share?
That's enough.
Today? That you shared enough?
Yeah,
that's your wisdom?
That's good.
All right.
Well,
it was really good.
I might not say the right thing.
I wasn't expecting any Chinese to come up with our conversation today,
was
but
like
hey.
the extent of my Chinese.
At least 2 words then. That's good.
Yeah,
well, obviously he made an impact, so.
No, he's a good friend.
Yeah.
I lost contact with him, but he was a good guy.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it. So I really appreciate you sitting down today, Kevin. And again, plug your business, Parks West Business Products here in Parksville. And it's great business. You're a great guy. You're there a lot. We see you there and your staff. So thank you. This has been fun. Happy to catch up, and we'll look forward to
thank you
reconnecting more. Okay, thank you.